no matter how depleted things get, you seem to find guys that come in and do the job. It's got to be a nice feeling to see that kind of depth in the.
Yeah, these are extreme situations right here now. But I talk to guys about our structure and our habits and the details of our game, which have been great all year and have allowed us to, maybe insert at times guys like, a Max Novak or Johnson, or even early in the season, Kowalsky, Black. And now these guys have been regulars in our lineup, and we're real thin in the sense that we don't even have 12 forwards. So it's a little more ice time for a lot of guys. I thought Gunnar Hughes came in and did a great job. I thought Ben Johnson, who's been with us and used, been in and out of the lineup, was exceptional tonight. And then the guys that are supposed to be good were good for us. And O'Neill was back. He's fresh. We went with 7D. Paul Greiger's come in and done a good job for us. So you get to see some things, but even the Bridgeport game, I thought we maybe ran out of gas just as a result of losing two guys. But it's still going to be a grind. But you got to rely on what got you here, regardless of who's in the lineup. And I thought we did that tonight.
You find it easier just to play with 11 forwards and rotate the guy in the fourth line as opposed to trying to have a D try to play up front?
Yeah, putting the D up front, if we haven't done it this year, we haven't really been in this situation. Going into the weekend, if we have to do this, we may have to look at that, because over the course of two games, not having four lines, I started rotating centers tonight. The other night I rotated right wingers. That's pretty tough on center icemen. And I inserted Pietala and Novak and even Matt Laredo sometimes at center. But I thought the game kind of slowed down enough at times, and the timeouts were at the right times, where we were able to keep guys pretty fresh. And the fact that we had the puck a lot, seemed to have more energy when you have the puck than when you don't. We had it a lot tonight.
Again, does it seems like it's an advantage again to have the ECHL guys in Glens Falls? You got Hughes down here in a hurry, and
yeah, they just got back from a 5-day trip in Orlando, and he just got back yesterday. But I thought he did a good job. I thought he did exactly what you need from those guys. He had a couple hits. He got in on the forecheck. Didn't make mistakes with the puck. Some system things is going to be. It's going to be natural not to be super sharp on that, because he just got here. But big shot block there as well. So you want him to provide energy. You don't want him to turn the puck over. And on the upside of it, he spent a lot of time, like most of us did, in the offensive zone tonight. But they're certainly convenient. We're probably going to need some more guys here moving forward, and we can't take their whole team, so we're going to have to look elsewhere here.
Rick, about tonight's performance, start to finish, pleased with the way they play? Because I know it's tough. You're down numbers. You're trying to grind out points. You're trying to.
Yeah, and you know what? It's the way they played. They just sat back in the first, and you're sitting there, and the shots are 12-1, and you don't have a goal to show for it, and you're like, oh no, we're gonna control the play all night, and they're gonna get one on the power play, and then get momentum, but we stuck with it, and it opened up a little bit in the second period. But it's frustrating a little bit. It can be frustrating, and we've dealt with that with some other teams, a little better than this team tonight, where they kind of sit back. But I thought we did a good job of activating our D in the offensive zone and taking advantage of some situations. And then once we got one, you could feel that kind of grabbed momentum and gave us a little bit of life, and we carried it through.
What's the status of the guys that are out tonight? Any hope for anybody?
Kujawinski's questionable. We'll see how he feels. Lower body. Black's been sick. He's been officially diagnosed with a sinus infection, I think. So he's questionable depending on how he feels. Other than that, Lappin is certainly not available this weekend at all. Upper body and McKelvey upper body. Highly doubtful.
How do you balance